In lining up, it's the first of tonight's OSS Grassroots semi-finals for the 3-year-olds. We've got the trotting colts and geldings here for tonight's opener. Favored on the board at 5-2, the 7 Irish Scotch. Trotting field has reached the top of the stretch at Mohawk. It's post time. On a break in behind the gate, the 6 Pilgrim's Joy miscues. Here come the others, picking up speed. Off and trotting, first out of there is A Little More Love. A Little More Love is energized right from the word go. From the inside, Namesmuscle leads for that precious pocket real estate. Crossed over after a half-leaving move. Raising Richard has got a 3-hole trip to the turn. Caught wide as Irish Scotch as the favorite trots up for Christopher to challenge and look for a position up near the lead. Back to the inside to race up with them from 5th, Parkhill Lancelot. 6th inside we go to find PL Intimidator. Racing along from an 8th position is Let's Be Honest, back to Buzz and Call Me Richard, and far behind Pilgrim's Joy. Quarter is 27 2/5. A Little More Love streaks across the backstretch in rain to Waples, leading at a length and a half. Trotting to the pocket spot, Namesmuscle second. 3 lengths back now, 3rd inside to Raising Richard. Gap of 2 to Irish Scotch from 4th. 5th inside to Parkhill Lancelot. 6th. PL Intimidator shooting through to the rail from in 7th is Buzz. Tipped out now, trying to get rolling is Let's Be Honest. Followed at the inside by Call Me Richard. Half up in 56 3. Second split of 29 1. Onto the far turn. They chase the Cadaver Colt, A Little More Love, who leads at a length and a half. Namesmuscle shadows the leader all the way up to 3/4 now. A gap of 5 lengths back to Raising Richard. A gapping 3rd. Underway 4th outside comes Irish Scotch. On that cover, Parkhill Lancelot to 5th. 3/4 in 1:25 3, 29 second, 3rd, top of the stretch, and still on top. A Little More Love popped out from 2nd now. Off that perfect pocket ride comes Namesmuscle, and he goes on the offensive as they come into the final 8th of the mile. Namesmuscle pokes a nose up in front. A Little More Love tries to fight back and find a little more trot. Up the inside, Irish Scotch in 3rd. He's closing up a breach at the inside for Christopher now. Closing up the fence is Irish Scotch, and coming on is Irish Scotch at the rail. Late speed from Parkhill Lancelot. Irish Scotch wins very tight for 2nd, either Parkhill Lancelot or Namesmuscle in 1:55 4/5. Back to victory lane, winning tonight's first is 7 Irish Scotch, 3-year-old son of Muscle Mass out of the Balanced Image mare, Insultingly Simple. Bred by Paul Lindsay of Fergus, owned and trained by Shane Arsenault of Waterdown. He capped off last night's card with a win, and he kicks off this evening's program right in the same spot. Chris Christopher mapped out the winning trip for Irish Scotch here tonight. 4th victory in 17 starts this year. Irish Scotch trots the mile, winning the first of the OSS Grassroots semi-finals, 1:55 4/5. Tip of the hat to Chris Christopher as well. Recently returned from the sidelines, suffering an injury. He's back in the driver's colony, and Chris has pledged a portion of his earnings in the Ontario Sire Stakes this season to the stable that God loves. fundraising initiative to assist the Racetrack Chaplaincy of Canada. We thank Chris for his great contributions. And Irish Scotch wins tonight's first race. Congrats to his connections. $6 winner in the opener, sent off as the favorite. Tops in EXACTOR worth $52.20. The dollar tractor, $85.